Hi
guys.
Hey.
Welcome back to Rabbit Hole Podcast. Yeah.
We are back.
Hi.
It's a little different today. we're feeling the funk because we're actually recording on a Monday instead of a Sunday. Nobody's here, which
I
is
know it's so quiet.
amazing.
Girl, how do you think I feel?
Oh my god,
it's my favorite when nobody's here.
Ugh.
Love my family, but
yeah, I think two things can
exist
at the same time.
definitely.
Yes. I love being alone, but I also love my
There's
family.
nothing like being just
home
in a house by
alone.
yourself. It's just the best feeling ever.
So this was a crazy week. What's wrong?
My necklace is like all messed up. I don't know why.
It's like tangled.
Yeah.
This was like a crazy week. A lot happened, right?
Definitely.
For both of us. I am like so tired. So if you guys see me yawning a lot, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I don't know. I mean,
it's a Monday.
No, but like, I don't know. Like the past like 3 days, I have been so tired. I don't even know what it is. But anyways, you got to see Wicked.
Oh yes, I saw Wicked. First of all, my mic is just like.
Oh wait, can I just say real quick? You are like fitting the Wicked theme with your pink hair.
Wait, am. It's funny, when I went to the movie theaters, I literally had like all pink on, and I just.
Did you do that on purpose, or it was just like a coincidence?
Well, no, because I wear all pink all the time.
Yeah.
But also, I like, intentionally, yes, but also like that's just what I would have worn regardless. I also almost wore this too, which I should have. But anyways, loved it. Way better than, honestly, with everything that I've seen so far, I was a little scared going into it because I was like, is it gonna live up to the hype? You know, I feel like I've built it up in my head to be like this, like, oh my god, like it's gonna be the most amazing thing ever. And I will say, I think it was the most amazing. I think at this very current moment, it might be my favorite movie.
Really? Wow.
Just because I don't think I've ever cried at a movie because of how beautiful it was. Like, obviously you cry if there's like a sad moment or like whatever, somebody dies, things like that, right? The obvious reasons you would cry. But like for this one, I was just like purely crying because I was like, this is so beautiful. Like the most beautiful shots. Like it was just so beautifully filmed. It was just, they did incredible, to be honest.
It was worth all the tears during the press tour.
Yes. I stick by they should cry if they want to. That's just me. I'd be crying all the time too.
Yeah, I mean, like totally valid. You can cry if you want to, but it's just like, I would think that after all of these like interviews that the tears would have, like, you know, we would have been hardened a little bit, but you know, that's fine.
Ariana Grande a Cancer?
Yeah. I don't know what Cynthia is.
I don't know what she is either.
But
I get it. As a Cancer, I get it.
There was one recent interview, and it was like, maybe you've seen it on TikTok, but it's like, I've seen people taking the lyrics to Defying Gravity and holding space with that, and it's just like,
and doing what?
I gotta find it because like I can't even like put the wording to justice because it was like such like a word like soup that I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't even think like Cynthia and Ariana like understood. Hold on, I gotta show you because it was like fucking.
This week, people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really
She's gonna
powerful.
hold her finger.
That's what I wanted.
Just the finger.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but, you know, I am in queer media, so that's my,
it's really cool.
Yeah.
So now, like, people are, like, just, like, rolling with that. They're like, I'm holding space for this right now. Because it is, like, just, like, I get it. Like, I can understand, like, the message. Like, I get what, like, they're trying to say. But it's just, like...
It's so dramatic.
Like, we have bigger fish to fry. And I get it. Like, this is, like, a big thing happening. But it's just, like... It's just silly. It's a little silly.
It is.
It just reminds me, like, when people, like... just like make like word soup like that, it just reminds me of like being in college and just like you'd have the the frat boy that wants to like cosplay as an intellectual and will just like say like a bunch of like big words and like make a sentence that makes zero sense. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about?
We have to remember these are all theater kids. Like everybody in the room is a theater kid.
I get it.
So it's like everybody's dramatic. Everybody's using big words. I'm surprised you're not breaking into song in the middle of the damn interview.
I understand, which is why I'm like, all right. But
right. It's just we don't get it. We're not in that world, so I don't think we understand.
Honestly, I think I should count my blessings that I was not a theater kid. I wanted to be one really bad. Like,
same.
Repressed theater kid. But it's just like, I'm also like, thank God I wasn't, because if this was my fate.
I don't mind it too much. I think I get you. I get what you mean though. Like it is a bit much, you know, like it's just what's the word? Like when you do too much, what's that one word?
Doing the most?
No, it's like an actual like word. I can't remember.
I mean, I'm sure the movie's amazing. I unfortunately did not get to watch it yet. My sister-in-law is also like really obsessed with Wicked, has always been. So she
ditched me.
No.
She said I got better.
I genuinely couldn't, because I know Rod wants to watch it too, and he had to work the next morning. So, how long did you guys stay until for the theater till?
What do you mean?
How long did you guys like? What time did the movie end?
I don't remember. It was like 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think, and we got there at 6:30. It started at 6:30.
Yeah, see, Rod's
like
an old
8-ish.
man. He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time for work tomorrow if I do that. But yeah,
it's fine.
No, Fatima was like, please guys, please, you have to wait for me. I really need to see this movie. And so we're like, all right.
Yeah.
So another week. But now I'm like getting spoiled by all the videos and TikToks, and I can't just like not be on TikTok. So
I know. That's why I went early, because they had an early screening at my movie theater, and I was like, I have to go early because I know I'm like chronically on the internet. Like I'm gonna see all the clips and everything. So it's like I have to go watch it before I like spoil it for myself. Also, I really tried my hardest, because there's gonna be a part 2.
Yeah.
I really tried my hardest to not look into what part 2 would have been.
Right.
And that went out the damn door once I found out, spoiler alert. Do you know?
No, I don't know. So maybe.
Well, do you know about the Tin Man and like who those people are?
Yeah.
So Fiyero is the Scarecrow.
Okay.
So that once I found that out, which is kind of common sense if you've watched The Wizard of Oz, and it kind of makes sense. But like once I pieced that together, I went down this like rabbit hole, and I completely spoiled everything for myself, and now I just get it. I completely spoiled
like
everything.
20 minutes later, but
I know. But yeah, now I know the whole plot of everything. And
can I be honest? I've never seen The Wizard of Oz either.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I know the plot, like the premise. But
that's one of those that like I feel like you watch at school.
I feel like I did watch it at school, but I didn't pay attention.
Right. But it's also like that story has been told so much verbally that you just know.
Yeah, you get the gist of it. But I do want to watch it. I love the Titanic.
Yeah.
I do want to watch it now though, and Wicked and
yeah. You should definitely go watch it. It's really good.
I think
my
I'll do
whole
that.
entire personality now. I'm not kidding. Once I left that theater, I started talking like Glinda. Like I started like it because I'm that person who like if I watch something, I like internalize it and I start acting like that thing.
Okay.
And I feel like we talked about this in one of the podcasts.
I feel like that's like a normal experience though.
Yeah.
Like you get like sometimes you get so immersed in like some sort of like media that it just like does kind of consume you a little bit. I get it.
Like if I'm watching a cleaning show, like my whole life is cleaning. If I'm watching a
I
show
need to get
about
on
like
that.
books, I'm reading all the books.
Yeah.
If I'm like I get into these like rabbit holes. Yeah, it was incredible. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. I'm sure everybody's seen it at this point, but
yeah, I think cuz this Thursday's Thanksgiving, I think like this week I'm just going to like keep it really chill and just like I don't know, catch up on some shit, and maybe I'll just like watch some movies too.
Yeah.
Cause I am in a funk. I don't know. I like have not been like sleeping great the past like couple days.
Oh, that'll do it to you.
And just like everything else that happened. Like, oh, I guess we can segue into this. What was it, Friday? Yeah, Friday was your sister's Friendsgiving.
Oh, we had a little Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving, which was a lot of fun.
Oh, excuse me. It was really fun. I was a little spooked there in the beginning, not gonna lie.
Why?
Because it's just like her friends and our family coming together, and we already don't talk too much. We kind of like have to get into the groove of things, because when we meet up, it's like silent, then we eat, and then we get into the games, and then we're like loud as hell, and like nobody can get us to shut up. But it was quiet in the beginning, and I felt a little bit awkward. But then once we got into the games and everything, everybody started being loud, and like then we got into karaoke, and everybody was having fun.
Right.
So I like that.
Well, you know how I feel about him too.
Well, you know how I feel about him
Cannot
too.
stand him.
Him who shall not be named.
He he must know. Like,
oh no, he knows for sure. I mean, the last time I talked to him, I literally told him I was gonna call the cops on him. That's the last conversation I had on him, so I threatened him.
I cannot stand him.
I wish you guys knew the tea, but
oh my god,
there's a lot of tea with that.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It definitely felt like a room divided a little bit.
Yeah, but I feel like by the end of it, it got together. I mean, that one person, he's always gonna be like a weirdo, but besides
yeah, it was
that.
fun. We had some games. We did like a Jeopardy.
We won. Period. We always do.
Yeah, we drank. And oh my god, I think that drink was like super sugary also, because I think it gave me like a headache.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
I did too.
I feel like now lately, like those sugary, like super sugary drinks, like they just like kind of
literally all we make.
Oh my gosh. Well, no, like the margaritas and stuff for some reason, like that's fine, but like I think like a sugary like wine, because I think what was that, like a sangria? So
Sangria,
like, yeah. So it had like the Moscato and stuff, like that.
Sake? It had
Yes, it had sake in it, which that was good. I mean, the drink was good. Don't get me wrong. It's just like when things are like too sugary now, I just like do get like a little bit of a headache.
Well, you're getting older.
Thank you.
That can happen.
Yeah. But yeah, the food was good. We won Jeopardy. We got prizes. I won this T-shirt.
I wish I had mine on.
She also won a matching T-shirt, but she's not wearing
mine.
it.
Mine says twerky, and then it's like a.
I thought we had gotten the memo, but
I was going to, but then I put my shirt in the laundry, and I haven't like done laundry, and I didn't feel like taking it out of my laundry. But I did win this hat. I got.
Yeah, she cleaned up that night.
Yeah, I won twice. I was gonna wear it for the podcast, but like, can you guys please? This would have worked. Like, it wouldn't.
It's giving Pharrell.
For real. So yeah, I won that. It was nice. She had like all like gifts for everybody. It was really cute.
And then what do you call it? Oh, Saturday I had another friendsgiving.
Oh.
Yeah. So you know, we went up to Philly and everything, and that was nice. Oh my god, I told you how I was making papa relleno, right? It got ruined. Like the potato just like started like melting in the fryer. So I don't even know what happened. But good thing I like made like a backup dish too. So I brought that.
They are hard to make.
Dude,
I've tried to make them too, and they're like impossible.
Like, I don't understand what's happening, but I don't know. Back to the drawing board. I was disappointed too because it took forever. But
did you just bring
no, I left that shit in the refrigerator because there are some like balls still that like I'm gonna try and test and see like what went wrong.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do that later. But it was fun. It was nice to see like you know, all my friends and everything. We were like playing games, and like one of the people like brought like a game, and it was like getting like weirdly sexual, this game, like the cards that were dealt, and I'm like, what is this, like for a group sex thing?
See,
like,
I don't like stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's
we were like, can we not play this game?
It's just like unnecessary a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But yeah, it was really nice. One of our friends, like, he bakes like as like his hobby. So he always is like in charge of dessert, and he makes like pies from scratch. Like, he does like the dough and everything.
I wish I liked pies.
So delicious. Oh my god.
What kind of pie was it?
He made one apple. That's like his specialty. And then he made like, I requested like cherry. I was like, oh, like, could you like try to make like a cherry one? Because he likes to test out new ones. So he likes like a challenge. So I asked for cherry, and he made like a whole like thing, and he was like, let me know how it is. And then like I took a bite of it, and I could see like in my peripheral vision that he was like staring, like waiting to see like my thoughts on it. But it was like so bomb.
I bet.
But yeah, everybody made really good food. And my friend Bobby brought Chick-fil-A nuggets. because he doesn't cook.
Well,
but
what? Not the worst thing to
fucked
bring.
with the nuggets
Yeah.
though. We were like, damn,
Yeah,
grandma's
not the worst.
recipe hits.
Right. Not the worst thing to bring.
Yeah.
I mean, out of all of them.
Yeah, so it was fun.
That's nice.
But I was like literally 2 nights in a row just drinking and just being tired in general. I was like, woof. Oh, and
I
then
know.
yesterday was Rod's brother's 21st birthday, so we like went
he's
out
21?
for that. I know he just turned 21. I'm like, you're literally a baby.
Literally.
But
Can I say something before we continue?
yeah.
His brother, you know Jungkook, right? From BTS. Every time I see him, I feel like he looks like Jungkook.
Oh,
Am I going crazy?
it's so funny because what do you call it? When we go up to New York, like he there's like the Filipino community over there is like hella like it runs deep. So like there's like just like a bunch of people that we're running into, and a lot of them haven't seen him in a while. So they'll be like, "Oh shit, Richmond, you look like a K-pop star," and they call him Richmond Kim.
Oh
'Cause
my god,
Richmond Kim or Richmond Park.
Oh well, I'm not gonna comment on that one, but
But the shit
all
had me
jokes.
laughing. I was like, but yeah, he turned 21, and so we went to like a Brazilian steakhouse. And if you ever been to one of those, it's like they just like have like these sticks of meat, and like it's just like a rotating, like they have like I think like 12 different types of like meat that they bring out, and it's almost like I don't even know like how to describe it. But it's just like the servers just have like sticks of meat, and like, they're
And
like,
they just
"Oh,
cut
would you
the
like
meat.
this?" And
Right.
yeah, and have you been to one before?
I've seen them. I didn't know they were Brazilian, or is that just like in general, like they do that?
I think it's like a Brazilian steakhouse. I don't know. I don't know if any
Because
other
I've seen
place
like
does
other
it.
places doing that, where it's like a stick and then it's like the meat on it, and then they just cut it off.
But
It's interesting.
so it was good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm like so beat from the weekend just doing stuff
It's
nonstop.
too much.
I'm about to do it again next weekend.
Oh,
because
no.
Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving.
This one party was like too much for me. I couldn't imagine doing like hella.
Oh my god! Well, they stayed like hella long.
Oh my god, guys! I swear I'm not like an old lady who's just like mean and annoying, but like after it hit like 12, I was like, it's time for y'all to beat it.
She did this like
Y'all-
the wrap.
Y'all don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. I was washing dishes, you know, doing the looking around. Like, is anybody gonna get out? I mean, love that for them. They were doing karaoke. They were having fun, but I was just like, it is Mimi's time. I need my beauty sleep. Get out.
Yeah.
And the next day, though, apparently our couch broke. I don't know how.
Fuck! What happened?
I don't know how, because I don't know if it's because we took all of our like furniture from the living room and like put them in our room. I think maybe in the transit of it all, the sofa broke, and me and my mom were like women in STEM. We're like, we're gonna get the tools out, the power tools, and we're gonna fix this couch. I regret that. I literally would have bought a whole new couch if I could have. Yeah, so I was literally a handyman the next day.
So did you fix it?
Yeah. Like
oh, slay.
hammering, cutting, like drilling.
I love that for you.
No,
Wow.
I did not. Waking up the next day after a party and then having
A
to
single mom
build a
works
couch
2
basically
jobs.
was not fun. It was not fun. So that's what I spent the next day doing.
So, what are your plans for like actual Thanksgiving? Because like our family does like I think we mentioned this on the last episode. We do like a Saturday
Right.
Thanksgiving with everybody. So what are you doing on like actual Thursday?
Well, we
Like
don't
on
really do
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving at
Yeah.
my house. Like my mom will like cook, you know, but it's like an every other day like dinner,
Yeah.
you know. But we like to be like, oh, this is our Thanksgiving dinner. But it's really like, or we'll watch a movie maybe, but like Thanksgiving isn't like that deep here. I feel like for us, Thanksgiving is more of just like hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
But we don't really put that meaning of like Thanksgiving to it. Does that make sense? Like the actual like meaning behind Thanksgiving. So on the actual day, I'm sleeping and eating.
Slay.
Saturday, I guess we're getting together
Yeah.
at your mom's house and we're having a little get together and eating some good food. Maybe I'll cook something for that one. I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do.
I'm also so lazy. Like unbearably. So it's like, girl.
I know. That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll definitely like figure something out by then. But yeah, we're going up to New York to see Rod's family there. So
Oh, his family's there.
yeah, such a big family too. So We're gonna go there on
Do you
Thursday.
guys drive there?
Yeah.
Oh,
We drive there
my
and then
God.
come back the same night because Rod has to work the next day.
Are you guys there for like 2 hours? Like, how do you make that work?
No, I guess we're gonna go like in the morning and stay for like
Oh,
a few
my
hours.
God,
Like
guys.
okay. Oh, so like Christmas Eve last year we did that. Like we went up there
Christmas Eve?
and we literally got home at like 3 a.m. Like we drove back at like 12, maybe like almost 1. And yeah, got back at 3 a.m.
Guys.
Christmas morning.
Like, if you know,
Tired.
you know. That is the torture of a drive, especially driving it yourself. Even on a bus, it's like actual torture.
Mm-hmm.
Driving it yourself. Who drives it?
Rod.
Rod.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes. Passenger princess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
how
I
to do it.
mean, it was so much fun. Like I don't regret it, but I was like so tired. So this year I was like, okay, we're going to do Thanksgiving, but like not like I can't do Christmas Eve there again. Like love them.
Oh, shit.
Like I loved like being up there, but it's just like too far.
And then
like
to
you know
come
what I
down
mean?
again,
And then
yeah.
to come down here and then like do the whole thing with like everybody here, it's just like that just like does not seem sustainable for us like anymore. I'm like that was a scary ass drive also. Like
Right. That is
I was
scary.
fighting to stay awake and I know Rod was tired. So it's
Aw.
just like yeah.
Oh,
But
man, maybe they could come down here.
it's just like
Or
there's
is it
nothing
your
for
mom's?
them here.
Is it your mom's side of his mom's side of the family?
No, his dad's side. But there's
Oh.
so many of them that it makes more sense for us to
up
go there. But that's why I don't mind Thanksgiving because like it's like a decent takeaway. But that's Rod's own fault for not taking off the next day. I'm like, dude,
Honestly,
yeah.
yeah.
So I have already gotten started on just like playing Christmas movies. Like I like up until Christmas, I'll just like find like
Do a
whatever.
little marathon.
Yeah, you know, like every night I'll just like watch something different. And
Cute.
some of them like I start from the worst movies and like work my way up to like my favorites.
Mhm.
So like I watched one last night that was called Hot Frosty.
Okay.
So it was like about like it was basically like Frosty the Snowman but like he's sexy. And like it's on Netflix. I'm telling you, like it actually was like low key good. It's called Hot Frosty. Check it out.
Is
on
it one of those
Netflix.
like Netflix like you know how they always have like little movies on Netflix that like nobody asked for but they're there?
Yes, it was
Okay.
that. Well, you know, like Hallmark, right?
Yeah,
like the Hallmark
exactly.
movies. Like, yeah, because like Netflix is trying to like hone in on that like Hallmark demographic
Right.
and like are putting out these cheesy movies. But I like watching those Hallmark movies too. Like me and Rod's
Sometimes they're
mom,
good. Sometimes
me and
they're
Rod's
good.
mom would eat them up. Like
Mhm.
especially the Christmas ones, we'd be like, like this
Yeah.
is terrible, but like I fuck with it.
They have some good ones. Like the one where she's like in love with this guy but he turns out to be like fake basically.
Wait, what?
We watched it in Puerto Rico, me, you, and my sister. We laid in bed and watched
No, that
it.
one's fire. That
Yeah.
one's
With the girl from Vampire Diaries, right?
Yeah, what's that one called? It's called
I forget, but
No.
maybe we could put it in if we
Yeah,
find it.
we'll pull it up because I know
Yeah.
exactly which one it is. That one and Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that one?
Mm-mm.
That one's with like Emma Roberts, like a
Oh.
Christmas movie. Those two are like the best ones that Netflix has put out like so far.
Okay.
But like I feel like every year like just to like balance the scales like Netflix needs to have like a really good Christmas movie and then like you know a bunch of like shitty ones.
Right.
They also have one with like Lindsay Lohan in it, and that one's like mid. But
I
I,
think I
love
heard about
Lindsay
that one.
Lohan.
That was
so,
like her comeback, right? I'm pretty
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Have you seen her lately?
Oh,
Because she looks
my god,
snatched.
yes, her and Christina Aguilera. I'm like,
yeah.
I want like I don't need it right now, but like when I get to that age, like I'm gonna start saving now for whatever it is they are getting the fuck done because I know
Yeah.
it costs like a house.
Oh yeah, I saw
Like-
on Twitter people were saying that it wasn't like a facelift. It was like
It's like deep,
Yeah.
plain. It's like a
and they,
deep,
like,
plain facelift.
really, like take out everything.
oh,
and
your
really...
phone's going off.
Oh, my phone. All right, but yeah, she looks incredible. Apparently, cost like $200,000, something crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
It's like a deep, plain facelift.
Yeah.
It's like very like it's like super, super surgical.
Mhm.
Obviously, a facelift is, but
Right.
it's like very like detailed and
Mhm.
like. Also, they get like these collagen like injections
Mhm.
instead of just like a filler,
right.
which like helps them like regenerate that collagen and
Yeah.
everything, which is why they look so like it's just like, oh my god,
like so natural. Like it doesn't look like her face is like, you know.
no,
what I'm saying?
because
like,
I saw like with the Christina Aguilera like Sabrina Carpenter thing that they were doing for the 25-year anniversary or whatever. I was like, what? Like,
Yeah.
she looks crazy.
I
Like,
know.
in the best way. Like, she looks so good.
I'm like Madonna,
I think she's gotten it done too.
but she don't look like that. I'm
no,
sorry.
No. I'm saying like I think that she did like basically like a factory reset also.
Yeah.
Cause
I think just Madonna is like, never mind.
no, go ahead.
No, that's I was gonna say something, but it sounds too mean in my head. Love Madonna though.
Hold on. What
else
was
can we
I gonna
talk
say?
about? I'm like
Swiftly move on.
Right.
No, but they fucking eat though.
Have the Grammys happened yet or no?
No, that's not happening until like February.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why do they announce it so damn early? If it's not happening until like
I think just to get people to talk about it, maybe. I don't know.
guess. I don't know. I hate when people like release things too early and then I'm sitting around like, okay, well, what the hell do I do with my life now? You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a good point actually, because like what if somebody's like releasing music like now?
Right.
It's like the year's not over.
Right? Like what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they could get nominated, right? So it's like,
Mhm.
how about we don't do that?
Yeah. That's a good point. We should talk to somebody about that for sure.
Sure. Let's get on that.
Oh, another thing related to just the holiday right now, Black Friday. Are you
I'm excited.
well, I know
I'm
you've
waiting.
already started like your Christmas shopping.
Well, yeah, I'm literally like I went manic one day and just like bought everything. But I'm waiting. I like stopped myself. I was like, I'm gonna wait until like Black Friday-ish until that time to really start like going ham. I love buying presents. Like I don't know what it is. It just gives me serotonin when I just like buy, because it's like buying things for yourself but not for yourself. You know, it's like you give it away, but like it feels like shopping, which I love. And it's like shopping without like feeling guilty.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it's
guilt-free
going,
shopping.
Yeah, it's like going to somebody.
Mhm.
They're gonna feel good about it. But you get that release of like shopping and getting it all out. You know,
Yeah.
it's fun.
I like shopping, but I don't want to like be broke. Like just
Right.
getting somebody like, you know.
Well, that's why you plan ahead.
Yes, true. But I have not started any of my shopping yet. I definitely have to. I
Are
think
you buying a lot of presents for people, or like who are you buying presents for?
I'm buying presents for like Rod's, like, you know, like their family, just like his sister, his brother.
They have a
his
big
parents,
family,
his-
so I'm like,
No, not like the cousins and stuff. It's
Okay.
literally just like
The
my
immediate
my
fa- yeah.
in-laws, yeah. And then Rod, obviously, and then like my mom and, you know, my brother, my dad, you know, like them. But I know that we're like planning on doing like a Secret Santa too, or like
I don't really know what's
how
going
are
on
we
with
how
that.
are we like distributing like who we get what for? Because I would like to do
Right.
that like this week if
So
I
for
could.
context, usually we'll do like a Secret Santa thing where we like pick one person and we'll have like a budget and we'll buy only that person a present. We haven't really talked about it, so I don't really know what's going on. Honestly, I don't care regardless, like whatever we want to do. Like if you guys decide we don't want to do it anymore, or if you guys want to do it, I don't know. But I guess we can figure that out Saturday.
I don't know. I literally have like the plan to, when I get home, just kind of like go through like a list of like everybody I have to shop for, and just like, oh, my biggest, like my favorite animal is like me trying to find like a good deal online for something. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I get the biggest bang for my buck.
Yeah.
Trust and believe.
I'm one of those people who like okay.
How'd you having to warm up?
Yeah, listen. Okay, so I don't like. Oh, this is gonna sound so bad, cause like obviously support small businesses and things like that. But like that's the one thing I think I don't like about buying presents is like the shipping of it all,
Yeah, that is stressful.
and like having to go like to different like little sites to get like specific things. Cause I like to just go to like a big, like a Walmart, Target, or like Amazon, and just like do it all through there. I like the gratification of getting it the next day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be different though this year. I'm trying to like really go to like different little websites, you know, support, I guess, smaller businesses.
Sure.
I did that last year though. I got my sister like this like weed pipe thing.
Like a pipe?
Yeah, in the shape of like a jalapeno.
Wait, that's cute.
Yeah, I got her that from like a little small like store from New York. So I'm gonna try and do that this year too. It's just a hassle.
Yeah, I do like finding like curated like things and stuff, which is also why I do want to kind of go to like Goodwill and stuff. I do like the idea of like a thrifted gift.
Yeah.
But I just feel like whenever somebody hears that like their gift was thrifted, they think that like I'm giving you like a fucking white t-shirt with like armpit stains. Like,
no,
it's not that.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know.
To be honest, if I got you, I wouldn't mind if you like went to the thrift store and just like got me a bunch of outfits, because like you pick out some good stuff from the thrift store.
Thank you.
I feel like if you get me, if we do it, I would not mind if you did that and just like made some cute outfits for me.
Well, would you want to exchange gifts just for the pod? We could do that.
We could do,
Yeah.
we could do that. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
that's
talk
cute.
about it. We'll talk about it. That'd be cute. But yeah. Also, can I just say we had
Profound.
like nothing to talk about?
Yeah,
for
we
this.
did not plan this episode, and I feel like it really does show. But I feel like we have so much to like yap about anyways.
Right.
It's like working
We're
out.
kind of just raw dogging it at this point. But I mean, it's not that bad, you know?
said, well, yeah.
What up? I'm like, what now?
No. Well, no. Well, sort of, kind of. No.
I feel like so much did happen this week, but I'm like blanking out.
Oh, okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, I feel like I always bring up katseye, but they just eat every time. That fucking
Did
that
you watch
cheer
it?
competition thing.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Well, I just saw like the highlights and stuff. I didn't watch like the full
The actual
thing, but I
performance?
watched their like performance, and it was so good.
They absolutely ate down.
absolutely ate down.
The
like
split.
yes, like
the
you wouldn't
split.
have known that that Megan even had an injury.
Literally, her back, like her whole, like is
Mhm.
messed up, and she's doing splits and flips and doing the absolute most.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I did notice that Manon wasn't there, and like,
Yeah.
oh my god, people were like, people are so ruthless. They were like, oh, like she was sick because she wouldn't be able to get this routine down.
Isn't that wild?
That is crazy to say. I was just like, okay,
You know, okay. If you're new here, fun fact: in the beginning of this, like, of this podcast, we did like do like reactions for katseye and things like
oh,
that.
like it was Dream Academy, so they weren't
yeah,
katseye
Dream Academy.
yet.
Yeah, so we did do like reactions to it, and we talked a little bit about our thoughts with that. I feel bad saying this, but I do remember being like a little bit like, I don't know about Manon. Okay,
Yeah, it did. Like at first, it did seem like she just like wasn't as like dedicated as others. Like I can be honest saying that, and I
Yeah.
think that I didn't
it's
watch.
scary saying that, but
I didn't watch. I love her now. Like
Yeah.
not to.
That's the point I'm
like,
trying to
don't
get
it
to.
twisted. I
Yeah.
do love her now, but what do you call it? I didn't watch the Netflix because they also had like
Mm-hmm.
a Netflix documentary or whatever, and I think that they like kind of like had an intervention with her, like saying like,
oh my god, but
hey-
there was a whole drama with that too.
yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
But it's just like I guess like during the Dream Academy, I did get it because it was just like, you know, if you're missing like rehearsals and stuff,
Mhm.
like you are going to be left out of things if you can't deliver.
yeah,
Like that's just like the way it goes.
yeah.
So I mean, it was crazy to see like such like an amazing performance, and then like people immediately go to that, but
Yeah.
it did like. And I was just like, nah, like she, like maybe she really is just sick.
Well,
Like,
that's
you know what
what
I mean.
they-
Like,
they-
don't be weird.
On Weverse, they put like a notification or whatever saying like she has an illness or something.
Mhm.
But here's my point, right? Like I said, in the beginning, I was like, I don't know about Manon, but the thing is, like, she trained along with the girls. Hybe and Griffin or whatever, they're not gonna keep somebody in who can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
they're doing the whole K-pop methodology or whatever it's called. I can't pronounce that.
Mhm.
When it comes to K-pop, they do not play.
Yeah.
Like, you have to keep up. It's not if you can keep up, it's you have to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
So she would have kept up. Like, it's not like even if she didn't want to keep up,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have let her not keep up. You know what I'm saying?
I
And she would
think,
have killed it. Like, Manon is actually so good. She's worked so damn hard. And they're all so good. So that was wild seeing people just like, she wouldn't have been able to keep up either way. Like,
yeah, like
that's crazy.
and I think that people say that, and not to like justify it, but like I think that like people say that because like in like other clips, like she'll maybe like misstep or something, but it's just
I
like
feel like I'm pronouncing her name.
Manon.
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 Yeah, I feel like I would say Manon. Manon. I'm sorry.
yeah. you know, like she'll like misstep, like, you know, sometimes she'll like misstep and stuff, but it's just like that's normal. But I don't know, it was just crazy to see like such like it is crazy to see people just like hate on her.
Well, I mean, that's the K-pop community for you. Love you guys. Okay, love y'all. But lately, this year has been effing wild.
Really?
With the K-pop fans and the hating of it all, and just like, girl, I wish I could go down this whole rant about this one group, because it's just wild. Because there's this one boy group, and one of the members, he like pictures of him with his girlfriend before he debuted came out, like them kissing, and like one picture of him smoking, things like that. And the way people came down on him, like just, oh my God, the most hateful things I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, honestly, it made me be like, do I want to be a part of this? Because it makes you look crazy, you know? Like, I don't want to look like one of those
just like
people.
bad association.
Yeah. And like, to the point where the company put him on hiatus. Really? And then they were going to bring him back. And the crazy girls or crazy boys, whoever.
Crazy people
started putting wreaths. Like, in Korea, they have like death wreaths. Like when somebody dies, they'll put like a wreath and it's like black and things like that. They started putting them outside of the company. Isn't that wild?
Wow.
And taking pictures in front of them and doing like dance challenges in front of these wreaths.
That's actually a little extreme.
I'm telling you, like the most wild shit I've ever seen in my life. Like I don't know what was in the air this year. I'm scared a little bit.
Dude.
But just like the hate of it all is just a little insane, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this year, the last leg of this year is really shaping to be a shit show.
Truly. Truly.
Speaking of end of the year, did you get my mom's text earlier about Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You don't want to go?
See, the thing is, going to Puerto Rico for me isn't just going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it's like a whole tour.
It's that, but it's also dealing with a lot of stuff that I have to deal with in Puerto Rico that I do not want to deal with in Puerto Rico. So I'm kind of avoiding it as much as possible. Like, I wish I could go. Like, I want to go. Love Puerto Rico. Yeah. But it's like, once I go there, like, I'll have to, like, figure shit out. And I don't feel like figuring shit out. So I'm avoiding it.
I don't blame you.
I want to let other people figure it out, and then I'll go once everything's figured out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also in other news, I keep seeing like everybody. I've been seeing so many like people with like their natural dark hair, and now I'm like, I miss my hair. I mean, it looks dark here, but if you were to see me in person, it's like actually it's like red.
It's like a.
But I miss brown. My hair. But I'm also like, I don't know. I'm like in such like a weird state right now. I'm like, do I want to just like make it like a little lighter and like do like another red, or do I just like want to start fresh and just like try to like revitalize my hair and just like make it healthy? Because like I blew out my hair and shit was crunchy.
Really?
I'm just like, I don't know. It's just like, especially because I have curly hair, it's just like I can tell like the curls are like getting limp and stuff, and I'm like, should I just like throw in the towel and just like go back to like, you know, dark hair and like
that's the
deep
hard
condition?
Yeah, that's the hard thing about having colored hair. It's like choosing basically to go down the route of having like bad hair. Like it's really not a choice. It's kind of just like it is what it is.
You really do have to like just like style your hair
all
you have
to
commit to just like, if you were gonna color your hair, like you have to like have it styled. Like you can't just have like a bad hair day and just like let it be, because like it looks like crazy if you don't. So yeah. And also just like the washing out,
and
like
it fades and it's
all the fading of it all. My towels, my sheets. Yeah.
I think I have it down to a science at this point, though.
Do you?
I really do think, because like, especially the thing is, I dye my hair like a darker pink and then let it fade out into like a more light pink.
Yeah.
Because I want light pink hair, but I know that doing it the first time it's not gonna work, because it's gonna fade the next day. So you kind of have to go in like with darker. And every time I do it, I'm like a little bit like, what have I done to myself? Because it's a bit abrasive. So I'm like, ooh. But then it'll fade to something like this. And I like this. Right now, I'm happy.
Yeah.
When I first dyed it, I was a little bit like...
Yeah, like the hot pink you weren't feeling.
Well, I was... like it's a fun thing, but it's also like, damn,
Yeah.
it's a bit much. And you just can't wash your hair too much. You have to like put good products in your hair, like style your hair all the damn time. Like it is a hassle, but it's fun.
It is fun. I actually loved the hair color I had in the summer. Like that actually like did suit me, but I was also tan. Like I clearly have like lost my tan, and I was tan. Nobody clock me and like say that I'm I'm like race what do they call it? Like race bending?
What?
I'm not.
What do you mean?
Like they'll say like Ariana Grande like is a race bender.
Oh, but she's using tanner on herself, like self tanner. We don't do that around here.
No.
Oh,
also I have like glue, like eyelash glue still from Saturday. Like this shit's so hard to take
you
off.
had lashes on?
Yeah, I did. I did a whole strip.
Oh, she did a beat.
I did a beat down.
Oh my god, I don't remember the last time I've worn strip lashes.
Sometimes I like to do it just
really,
just cause. But yeah, and then I regret it because then I have like these fucking like glue mocos for like a week.
Yeah, they suck. That's why I don't do it.
But yeah,
like I will do a whole beat and no lashes. I don't care how bald
that's why I
look.
don't have like mascara on right now.
Yeah.
I probably look so like bare.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I did put like a little like concealer on, but like I don't have any lashes or like mascara on. But yeah, so I miss my dark hair, and I'm realizing I miss my dark hair, and I desperately need to clear out my closet because like I just like am not able to like pick out any clothes because there's just too much shit going on in there.
Oh my god.
Like it's just like it's literally like at this point, like when I like fold my clothes, I just like shove shit in there and like hope it doesn't like avalanche on me. And then when I do pick something out, I literally just like pick like the first thing that's like easy to pull and like won't fall apart.
Oh my god.
So I really need to go through my shit.
You should get one of those like I have a bunch of like rolly like
I just like
thingies.
don't have the space for it.
Oh.
So like that's like a whole other thing. But
I guess so much serotonin from like my like clothes being like hanged up and like
I do
organized.
too. It's like it is
the
really
best
like
feeling
throwing
ever.
me off mentally to just have
Maybe
like,
that's
such,
what
like,
it is.
Yeah, a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on mentally.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
But it could also be it's winter. It's daylight savings time, which is
True.
making me depressed as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for me. Oh my god, I had so much to do last night, and I just brought it in bed. You know when you're in bed and you just like, I'm gonna get up, and you're just like,
That was literally me earlier today.
yeah, and you just sit up. I do this thing where I'll in my head I'll be like, okay, it's time to get up, and I'll sit, and then I'll just like stare off, and then I'll just lay back down, and then I'm like, get back up, and then I'll sit, and I keep going back and forth.
Or like sometimes you have to like hype yourself up to get up. You're like, okay, 1, 2, 2.5, 2/3,
Yeah.
3.
I do this thing. I think it's a little trick where I'll like I'll tell myself, oh, you have to go do this one thing. Like you have to go use the bathroom, or you
Yeah.
have to like I don't know, like go get a drink of water, and that'll like physically get me out of bed. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I'm out of bed. Might as well do that thing that I said.
Yeah.
You know, kind of trick myself because it's literally for me. It's like getting out of bed. It's like that's the hardest part for me. Like genuinely just getting out of the damn bed because it's so comfy. And I'm just like,
I know. I need like physical motivators sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like you have to get out of the bed
Mhm.
because you know.
another thing I do is I like if I see that I'm rotting in bed too much, I'll like go to my nephew and like mess with him
Yeah.
and like play with him because he gets me in a good mood. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go see what he's doing.
Right.
You know?
Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I did that today. I was like, I literally scrolled in bed, like from 8 a.m. to 10, and you know, it got to the point where you get those like, you've been scrolling for way too long, or like
I hate that.
Oh my god, the what's her name?
the
Dora.
lady. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
shut up.
I know. I scroll so fast
Bitch.
faster. I'm like, I
I'm
didn't
sure
even
she's
see
nice,
you.
but
I
I'm
didn't even
just
see
like,
her. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
I
Pissing me
know.
off. Like I'm about to block her ass.
Has your TikTok ever like just completely shut down from being on it too much?
Yes.
Like it'll glitch
Those
out.
were dark times. Those were dark times. I don't do that anymore. I got close today. Oh my god, like nothing. Like my brain just kept like going back to the fucking app. I was
Yeah.
just like, I would like check my email or something and then like right back to fucking TikTok.
Isn't that crazy? Like I do that too. Like I'll be like, oh, I need to Google something or whatever, and then like I'll forget that and I'll just insta go back to like
Yes,
without even thinking about it.
It was bad. It was like a mind over matter thing today.
Yeah.
Like, and thank God that I didn't get to that point. And I was like, I was like, girl, you need to stop this right now. You need to stop before the thing just like runs out of things to give you. That has made me feel like a fucking loser because it's just like there are a billion fucking videos on this app. What do you mean you've ran out of things for me to scroll?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Yeah. And I shut off like that notification that tells you your screen time. I don't need to know.
Oh, I get those notifications.
No.
And I'd be like, ooh.
No, I shut that off. I was like, I actually don't want to know because like there was a point, it was during lockdown. I think I shut it off during lockdown that I think I had like maybe like 10 hours of screen time that day.
Dang,
maybe more.
Yeah.
Maybe more. It was just like bad.
Yeah, mine probably looks like that all the time too. But the thing is, I have to go on the internet for
I
my
use
job
it for
so it's
work,
like,
but like still, it doesn't feel good either.
It doesn't.
It's like my fitness pal being like, hey, don't forget to log your lunch.
I know. I'm trying to find like different ways of like doing what I need to do, but like not having to be in bed. Like I really want to fix the outside and like make a cute like sitting area where I can like sit out there. It's getting cold now, but I think once it gets nicer out, I want to like get like a little patio situation going and just like do it out there so I can at least touch some grass while I'm on the internet.
God, right? Rod wants like dumbbells and stuff, like a system for Christmas, and I was like, where are you putting that? He's like, I put it in the garage, and I'm like, so you're gonna like set up like a prison style gym in there? And he was like, I mean, yeah, maybe,
right?
And like, so it's like a really big garage, so like I have like all my ceramic stuff there, and he wants to do this gym, so I'm about to get him that just so he can like clean up the garage and like, two birds, one stone. Cause I want to like also like you said, like you want like your like a little extra space that like allows you to get up and do other things. But like I also want to do that. And I don't know. I feel like I need some sort of motivator. Cause like in my brain mentally, I'm like, yes, I want to do all these things. Like I want to get this done. But as soon as it fucking gets like a little too chilly for me, I'm like, I'm
also trying to find places to actually go and like do the work. Like, girl, it's gotten to the point where I'm like, should I go to a library or something and just like sit in the damn library and do my work? Because it's like
sometimes it is nice though.
Yeah, it's just like getting out, because it's just like doing it in bed or like at my desk is just like mind like melting, basically. So like 20 more minutes.
Do you have anything to talk about for 20 more minutes? I feel like I don't. I literally pulled all those like.
It's gonna be a short one then. It's gonna be like 40 minutes.
I think that's okay.
All right. Well, I guess that's the end of that. Like, what do you want me to say?
Like we said, like we weren't really prepared for this episode, so this one is gonna be a little bit shorter. Us just staring at each other. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up for today's episode. Do you want to hit us with the outro?
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, this podcast. Go check out all our links down below if you guys want to go check out more about us. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to subscribe.
Yes, please.
If you guys are watching this and you're not subscribed, literally, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You've made it this far.
Hate watching.
Click the button. Yeah, I hope you guys have an incredible week, everything. Thanksgiving. This is technically our Thanksgiving podcast, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah, so have a great Thanksgiving. Let us know what you're going to do in the comments down below if you guys want to. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Love you.
Bye.